Hello everyone, this is Pam, Rose City Stitcher, coming to you with my Stitch Mania results of what I did during Stitch Mania and everything I worked on in May. Today is June 1st, and number one, I want to say yippee, school's out. So glad, made it through. So summer has arrived, so I plan on getting lots of stitching in and just having a nice relaxing summer. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm in a pretty good mood today. I didn't even have to go back to school today because I got everything done yesterday. So my summer has now arrived. So we'll go ahead and show you what I worked on. I worked on a lot of stuff in May, considering we were as busy as we were in May at school. It was kind of my sanity to come home and be able to stitch. So I stitched. This is almost going to be a whip parade because I stitched on so much. I started 9 new projects. I finished, let's see, 1, 2, 4. 3 of them are Maynia starts that I finished that were smalls. So let me go ahead and get started. It might take a little while. And here we go. Okay, number 1, I'll go ahead and do my finishes. First finish I am so happy about. I finished my pumpkin passport. Yay. So all finished. Took a while to get this one done, but so pleased with how it turned out. It's on picture. This was Ale 28 count, and just loved how it all turned out. Up close so you kind of see it. So this was very exciting for me to finish. I went ahead and, like, as I did my starts, I'll do my start and then I would work on this a little bit until I finished it. So glad for that. The next finish I had was my first Maynia start, and it was Lizzie Kate's Live Simply. So there that one is. That's on that brown fabric. Let's see, there we go. So finished that. Had a little button. It's called Lupine by Picture This Plus. So all finished with that. Had a little button. So that was a pretty quick one to finish. Like I said, that was my day 1. And then I have 2 more finishes that are on the same fabric. I was just stitching them all on this one piece. So I'll show you those 2. I finished this one. This is from the Spring Smalls by Lizzie Kate. Whoops, goodness. This is the little bunny. That was, I believe, my day 2 start. And then I went back to it and finished it at the end of the month. Yes, this was my day 2. And then day 3, which also ended up being a finish, was from the Summer Smalls. Summer. I really liked this one. That was a really fun stitch and a really quick stitch. So those were my finishes that I had. And so, like I said, that was also day 1, 2, and 3 of my Maynia. Let's see if I can sit this here. So I'll be referring back to my notes here. Okay, so then that brought me to day 4. Day 4, I needed to work on a previous whip that I had started. So that was my purple pansy. And I got a little bit more done on her. Didn't work a whole lot on her. But I did work on her a little bit. So I'm going to put these back, otherwise I'll have such a mess. Okay, and then next, on the 5th, I restarted the Thomas Kincaid Disney Dreams Snow White, like I said I was going to do. So, of course, there she is. And I ended up starting in the corner instead. And there's just a small start. And I ended up doing her on, this is a, I believe it's a 16 count. There's a little thing in here in a minute. It's like a 16 count tan that I did her on. So, happily restarted. And then on the 6th, I had another new start. That was Snow White by Primitive Hair. And I'll show you progress on her. Like I said, she's on that Oaken that I finally was able to get. And let's see which way this goes. Yep, like this. Those are at the top, so just doing the boring tree. So that was progress on her. And then on the 7th, to work on one of my whips, my previous Maynia starts. That was my Joan Elliott Fire Goddess. There she is. And let's see how much I got on her. I actually got a little bit done on her because that was on the weekend. So there we go. Did a little bit more down there. I plan on working on her a whole lot this summer. So, that's her. Okay, and then on the 8th, I worked on another previous Maynia start. That was the Night Eyes. This is on that black. And I don't even know. Oh, it goes this way because I can kind of see the outline of his nose now. So a little bit done on that one. Alright. And next, okay, the 9th I didn't do a start. I don't know what happened that day. It was a Wednesday, but I didn't end up starting anything. I didn't end up stitching anything. And so then on the 10th, I had another new start, another Lizzie cape, and I started Beach. I did this one, and it's on the same fabric that I had stitched those others. And so there's my start on that one. Of course, that'll soon be a finish because I plan on working on that one and getting that one finished up this month. Alright, and so then that came to the 11th, which was a Friday, so I finally got to start my Time Traveler. Oh, by the way, let me show you these. I got these at Amazon. Somebody posted them on Stitch Mania, and they were pretty good price. Got, I think, 6 of them. So I did buy some of these, so all my stuff is now in either these or these kind that I got at Dollar Tree. So I like these a little better. These are a little bit bigger. So there's my Time Traveler. And she is on Picture This Plus Cauldron and 28 count cashel. Let's see which way she goes. Okay, and there's my start on that one. Absolutely love this one. This one will also be worked on a whole lot this summer. Maybe end up being a Joan Elliott summer. Try to get all. I have so many Joan Elliott's. I have more Joan Elliott patterns whips than anything else. So honestly, may do that. It's like June may be Joan Elliott month for me. Yeah, Joan Elliott June. Sounds good. Okay, so then next, I worked 2 days on that one. I actually ended up not doing another new start. I ended up Friday and Saturday working on her. And so then Sunday, I had another new start. And I started on Brooks Books Little Women. And I started with this one. Meg. Excuse me. And I'm doing this all in one fabric. It's called Dusty something. I think it's just called Dusty, actually. Yep. Jovelin. And let's see. Where is she? There she is. And there's my start. That one was a lot of fun too. I like these colors. This is another one I plan to bring back out. I'd like to at least get her done, and then do one of the Little Women each month, and then that'll be finished by the time I go back to school. Or almost. I come back from school. So that was that one. And then on the 14th, I was supposed to restart Coffee Break. I decided I didn't want to do that. So instead, I pulled up my summer stroll, which was supposed to be the next days. I thought, well, I'll just give her 2 days. And it ended up being a good thing, as you'll see in a moment. Okay, so that's Summer Stroll, Dimensions Kit. And when I got her out and got ready to stitch her and was looking at the picture, mine just didn't look the same. And then I realized that all this cobblestone was supposed to have been half stitches instead of whole stitches. So I spent the first day pulling all of this out, and then Sunday putting it all back in. But it does look a whole lot better than it did when it was the whole stitches. So yeah, that's what I spent most of my time doing on that. So otherwise this would have had a whole lot more progress. So that was the 15. That was the first 15 days. And like I said, I plan to maybe do some more starts through the month, even though I knew I wouldn't do, 30. But I actually did do a few more, so I'll show you kind of what else I did. So on the 16th, I pulled out my Ghoul Tidings by Plum Street Samplers. And I worked on this for 2 days. And made a whole lot of progress. This is another one that will, oops, all my threads coming out, will soon be a finish. Whoops, upside down. Because there she is. I don't have very much left at all. All I have left to do now is the rest of the sleigh she's on, and the 2U, oops, and the cats. So that won't take very long to get that finished. So that'll soon be a finish. Sorry, all my threads are fell out here, so I don't want to lose them. It's all back in there. Okay. Okay. And then I actually did a new start on the 18th. I started the Miss O'Leary's Dairy Farm. I told you in the last video I really wanted to start this one, and I did. And this is on a 28 count earthen. And there's my little bit of a start on that one. This was another one I really enjoyed stitching on. And then I did another new start. Nora Corbett started this one. This solo 2-roll. And she's on Picture This Plus Flapper Crystal. Such pretty fabric. Just love this fabric. And I think she goes that way. This is another one I really would like to work on this summer. She's not real big, so I'd like to spend some time on this one. Like, face it, I want to spend time with all of them. I love all of them. It's like, love all my projects. That's the problem. It's very hard for me to pick which one I want to work on now because I like them all. Okay, so there was that one, and then I decided, oh, I know why I did this. It's like that weekend was the Mirabilia weekend, so I decided that's why I was doing these. So I thought I'd just do Mirabilias. So I pulled this one out, like Queen Mermaid. This is an out of print one now, and I got a lot done on this one. Like, really pleased with my progress. I finished that tail, which took forever. But, yep, got the tail finished. So, pleased with that progress. And I worked on her, I just worked on her, I think I worked on her 2 days. I worked on her after I started the solo Tua, and then I worked on her the next day, like all day long, until I finished that tail. Because I wanted the tail finished. Alright, then that brings me to the 21st and the 22nd. I spent 2 days working on Fairyland 2. And basically all I did was I finished the back stitching on Beauty and Beast, which, oh my gosh, that took forever. So, but that was, I think that was all that I finished. And then I was trying to decide where I wanted to go next. If I wanted to do Cinderella or go up to Rapunzel. So I went ahead and put that one up because I hadn't decided which way I want to go with that one. And these I also got. These were $1 at Dollar Tree too. Like these, I like the little pretty. So I got those too. So I like these bags because they're all pretty much the same size, so they all sit really, really well, which I like. All right, next I spent a day on Medieval Maiden, another Joan Elliott. I got a lot done on this one too. And she's being done on, I don't know what she's being. A Pretty Fabric. So picture this plus. So there she is. I did that blue down at the bottom and came across a little bit more with that green. So I was kind of motivated to work on this one after seeing Jessie Marie. Oh my gosh, have you seen Jessie Marie's finish? She finished the reader. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. And so it really made me want to pull this out and get her finished too. It's like, yeah, that was very beautiful. Okay, so then on the 25th, that's when I finished the Spring Bunny. And then on the 25th, the 26th is when I finished the Summer Small with the watermelon. And so then the 27th, which was a Sunday, the day before Memorial Day, I started one in honor of Memorial Day. And it was this 4 Freedoms. Doing this on Oaken. And this is actually a 32 count, which I haven't stitched on before, so this took me a little bit longer, but started in the middle, got a little bit done with that one. And I kind of changed the threads. I pulled all my, I just pulled different threads that I had for that because I didn't have the called for colors. So they're changed up a little bit. Okay, so then I worked on that a little bit on the 28th on Memorial Day, but then I decided I'd pull this one out to work on for Memorial Day. Went back to my One Nation. This was a start back in January. It hasn't been touched since. This is a large piece, doing this on a 28 count over 2. But let's see, there's my progress. I stitched the white. I wanted to get 10 of them done. I didn't quite get 10 of them done, but that was what I worked on. I decided I wanted to go ahead and do those white stars just to make sure I wasn't off track anywhere with this blue before I continued with more blue. So I'm going to fill in the rest of those stars before I go and do more of the blue just to make sure I haven't gone off track, because we'll be able to fudge on that. So that was Monday, the 28th. Oops. Oh. If it's noisy in the background, I'm sorry. The air conditioner is on because it is so hot here in Texas today. No breeze. Okay, so then the last one I worked on the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've just kind of been stitching on this one. This was one that I had started last year on the 29th, so I said, well, I'll go ahead and pull this out on the 29th, and I just wanted to keep on working on her. So she's still on the Q-snap, and there she is. I'm actually really liking this too, even though the colors they're kind of boring. I just like how the shading is looking in that. So I'm going to probably work on this today also, and then probably put her away. Alright, so 20 minutes in, that's not too bad. So that was all that I did. Like I said, I was pretty busy. I stitched just about every day. That was my sanity during this crazy month of May. So I guess next I'll go ahead and show you my haul. I don't have very much, just a little bit, and then I'll kind of talk a little bit about my plans. Okay, so Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery was having a sale, so I took advantage of their sale and bought a couple of their little smalls that Stitcherista had been showing us. So I got this one. And this one, I mean, how cute is that? So cute. And then this one, which this is what I was going to start on Memorial Day, but then found out it needed some kind of sparkle thread, and I didn't have that. So I was like, well, okay, I'll stitch something else. But so I'll get that, and then this will be a start probably for 4th of July. I'll start that then. That's just too cute. So I got those. And then I went to Half Price Books. Half Price Books was having I believe it was a 20% off sale, Memorial Day weekend. And I picked up this. They said it was only $7.99, and like I said, it was 20% off. Countryside Collection. And there's some more. I don't know what I'll stitch in here, but there was a few nice patterns. I kind of like that. The picnic with the hot air balloons. We do a big hot air balloon race, the Great Balloon Race they call it, in Longview, which is like 30 miles from here. It's a really big deal around here, so I thought that might be nice. Oh, this is cute. The ducks. So that's cute. Also, there's some pretty cute patterns in here. Some stuff that I thought I would stitch. So that's kind of cool. So we'll see. There's a few patterns in here that I thought I might be interested in. And I went to an estate sale and got a few patterns there. This is a Linda Myers. It's a kit, but I don't know if it's complete, so I'll probably kit it myself. It's this right here. I kind of like that. And the next one I really like because it's roosters, and so that goes with my kitchen. It's by Diane Arthur, and it's already got the fabric, like a Fiddler's Ada, and already got thread already on a card. So, yeah. And then also there, I got a couple of Debbie Patrick. I love these houses. I got this one, Christmas Victoria, 1991, and Alamo Square row houses. I like that one a lot. So pretty. And then I don't know if I'll ever stitch this one, but since I'm a teacher, you never know. So, Little Red Schoolhouse. So I might would stitch that. And then I got a couple of things. Oh, I know what it was. I had a bad day. There was one day that it was a bad day. I came home and I'm like, I'm shopping. That's all there is to it. I'm shopping. Yeah, retail therapy. So I ordered these off of 123 Stitch just because I happened to find this one. You know, it's hard to find those Lizzie Kates now, but I like that one. I actually needed that day. I really like this one, Autumn. So, yeah, like that a lot. And then I got this one, Antique Bee Sampler. I don't have any of these Elizabeth's needlework designs. I like that one a lot. Like I told you, I was liking some of the more primitive, stuff. So this kind of reminds me of those. So that was pretty. And then this was on the clearance. Summer's Last Rose by Blackberry Designs. So I picked that one up. So like I said, that was just a retail therapy day. No rhyme or reason for why I bought those, just cause. And then the last thing was some Soda Stitch patterns from Trisha, 3 Owl Threads. She did one of her live things where you could buy stuff. And I got some from her. This one, I told her I wanted this one. And luckily I was able to snatch one up. I love this so much. This may be a new start this summer because I really, really like this. It's just so cute. So cute. I love it. And then I went ahead and got Little Mermaid. So pretty. So pretty. And then I got Rose Fairy. Because I don't know if you remember, if you watched my video, I bought this other one down there at the bottom, the strawberry one, because I love strawberries. But I thought it'd be nice just to go ahead and have the pair. Because, I mean, look at that. It's just adorable. So I went ahead and got that. And then this was one I was really hoping to get also. Peter Pan. Love it. Love it. So, I may start all of these this summer. Who knows? Just because I love them all. They're so cute. And then I got Aladdin. Like I said, I like all of these very, very much. I may end up having to start some more Soda Stitch. Yep. Might have to start some Soda Stitch because they're just super cute. Super cute. And I'd like to stitch this one if I can get the threads for that. So, but I'd like to start this one too. I'll probably start this one before school starts, just so I can have a fall piece started. That's my plan. So, that's everything. As far as June, basically I just want to stitch all the things. Stitch all the things because I'll have the time to stitch all the things. Some of the smalls I definitely want to finish. First Beach finished for sure. Finished one of the Little Women for sure. Start another one. I had actually gone on Stitch Maynia and asked for advice. It's like, what kind of rotation can I do? I now have 53 whips. That's a little overwhelming for me. About twice as many as I'd like to have. So I'm trying to decide what to do as far, to attack all these and get these done. I don't want to just stitch all the smalls and then just have all big ones, But I don't want to spend a bunch of time on a big one and not get anything else done. So trying to balance and decide what I want to stitch to where I'm making good progress on my whips is kind of a challenge. So, but like I said, I do think what somebody suggested, I think I may do this. She said somebody has suggested do a week on smalls, a week on large, and then do a week on one that's like almost finished, and then have a week that's whatever you want. So I may do something like that. I don't know. I may do my plan that I had before where I stitch a Joan Elliott for a week, stitched on a kit that I had for a week, because I have, a good bit of kits, and then 2 weeks of whatever I want. So I don't know. Like I said, it's like I'm just really not sure. I do, like I said, those couple smalls I for sure want to get finished, especially the beach one, because that one's summer, and I'd like to be able to, maybe hang that one up, do something with it. So, like I said, my plans are kind of loose right now. Just kind of whatever I want to stitch on. Since I'll have a lot more time to do that, I can make some progress. I do want to stitch on a lot of the larger pieces, especially the Joan Elliott's. I would love to finish a Joan Elliott this summer. That is really kind of one of my goals, is to get a Joan Elliott finished out, because I have, I think, 7, probably 8 of them now that I started Time Traveler. So I'd like to, and especially after seeing Jessie Marie's Reader, makes me even more so want to get one of those finished, because that turned out so gorgeous. So if you have any ideas of a rotation for me, feel free to share those. If you have any questions about anything else that I've showed, leave a comment below. I guess that's all that I have for today. Go ahead and enjoy your weekend that's coming up, and enjoy your June. I said I'll do a video probably the end of June to to show you what my progress that I've made. So guess everybody just stitch all the things, and I'll talk to you end of June. Thanks. Bye.